The Joe Rogan Experience.
You know, John and I were talking about that the other day. Like, there's nothing like calling the UFC fights because you start, you know, if it's in Vegas time, you're starting the fights at 3 p.m. and you're going all the way through to the pay-per-view. You're doing like 6 hours plus of commentary, and then you got to find times to run to pee. Because sometimes it's like I have to tell the truck, can I pee? And then you got to, because I'm drinking Monster Energy drinks and I'm taking nicotine pouches and I'm fucking fired up and I'm drinking a lot of water too. I'm drinking my hydrogen water and I have to fucking pee so bad. There's nothing worse when you're trying to form a sentence and you have to pee.
Dog,
You can't think.
it has been brutal for me. Brutal. And when I eat mushrooms, I got to pee every 20 fucking minutes.
Why?
And if I'm in a car, I got to pull over and pee. And I got to make sure I'm not in the sexual fucking territory. Like, I don't pee close to schools, churches, fucking parks. Because then they throw you under the bus for sexual whatever.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful. But, dog, I'm in a world where there's some weeks are better than others. I don't get up at night to pee, but in the daytime, especially if I work out and I start drinking that water, oh, baby, I got to start peeing. And when I got sick, this was the beauty of it. Every time I had to pee, I'd get anxiety. I would get a panic attack. I couldn't even make it to the bathroom to walk.
Really?
I was peeing my pants on the way to the fucking bathroom, Joe. You have no idea that the last week of February, when I went to the hospital in March, that was possibly that Saturday night, my blood pressure was 212 over 100, and my oxygen level was at 86. And I wouldn't go to the hospital because I didn't want the ambulance coming to get me at 4 in the morning in front of my daughter. So I waited till 8, and then I drove myself to the hospital. I was fucked up, bro.
Wow.
That was a fucked up couple months, man. I didn't know what was going on.
And what did they determine it was?
It was, I had congenital heart failure when you have fluid in your lungs, edema, whatever. I was retained. Bro, I walk around. Right now, I'm 278. I was 265 all summer because I was really happy every day. I would go, look, I could fight in the UFC. When I walked into the hospital, I was 319.
Oh, you got big.
I got big in a month. Like a month. And I wasn't eating in the hospital, nothing.
What were you, was it like Italian food? Like what got you so big?
No, I was just retaining water. Edema is when you retain water.
Oh.
Like big time
that much water?
Oh, my God, Joe. And my lungs was getting the water, so I couldn't breathe. And then when I would not, it went from me just having to stop. Like if I would walk from here, I wouldn't make it to your bathroom. Couldn't make it to your bathroom. I would have to stop in between and take like a 5-minute break. Meanwhile, holding my peeing.
Oh, Jesus.
And your fucking stress levels going up and up because you're holding your fucking peeing. It got to the point I would walk into ShopRite, get what I had to get, but now I got to stand there. Because I got to fucking pee from the walking.
Oh, no.
And the bathroom's a mile away. There's no walking. You just take your dick out and pee. There's no even...
Oh, my God.
In those days, it wasn't even getting the container from the car because I started bringing the container in the car. There was no time. You just get out, open the car door, and make believe you're waving at somebody. And you take your dick out, you're peeing, or I make believe like I'm getting something from the back of the car. The whole time I'm peeing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. So as soon as I went in, they put me on these fucking things for 3 days, and I lost like 20 pounds of fluid. It was fucking amazing. I was peeing one of those full things, 1 an hour.
Really?
Couldn't even make it to the bathroom. I would just get up and fucking pee in it, fill it up. And then they did a nuclear blood test, and they had to take out, I don't know, fucking 6 tubes of blood in 45 minutes. And that's when they came back and they go, you got 65%. You're overloaded on fluid in your body. You're retaining that much water, and your blood cells are off the charts. So we got to start draining. I started draining. They were taking, I don't know how many tubes from me every 3 hours of blood.
Wow.
Look at my fucking arms. They're fucking banged up. I was a fucking heroin junkie. So when I got out, I started taking it. Listen, when you end up in a hospital, there's a problem. Okay? There's a problem.
Yeah,
you cut a stitch, that's not a problem. You had a situation. That's how I looked at it. There's a problem here. We got to get to the bottom of this fucking.
And what is the bottom of it? What's the cause of it?
I was taking MK677.
What is that?
And it's a amino acid peptide which mimics growth hormone in your brain. And it had a lot of dumps, like it would do insulin dumps and all this type of shit. And it was raising my sugar. It was doing a ton of shit. I didn't even know it. But this ain't the first time it happened. It happened when I was doing testosterone when I was 50. I had a rush of red blood cells, and I was in D.C., and I had the worst fucking migraine headache for days. And they took blood out, and they go, you got too many red blood cells.
Wow.
So that's why I can't do any of that shit. And it's like the man said, if you're going to do growth, do growth. Don't get something that's going to mimic growth.
What Ways to Well can do for you
What's that?
What Ways to Well could do for you will change your fucking life.
Yeah, no.
We get you a full blood panel and figure out what's going on, adjust your nutrition, adjust your
I love
vitamins.
Brigham. Brigham's a
the
good
best.
fucking man.
He's the best.
And he loves what he does.